Boy, until the screen came on, I couldn't see Dolos. Just two shiny lenses in the.
And we're live.
Welcome everyone to another episode of D&D with Noobs, Campaign 2, episode number 25. The person who is supposed to do our recap is not here today, so our backup is Mr. Victor Morel.
I'm like his pips to Gladys Knight. So you have to excuse me. The only thing I could find was my wife's light green pen, so this is going to be a little hard. Let's see. We started our last adventure off with a fight just outside of the wall, separating the desert from the southern lands. Let's see. Two orcs surprised us. They were guarding the wall, hidden in a pile of bodies that had been stripped and skinned alive or dead. Looks like. They shot arrows at us to start off and hit Victor right off the bat. I took damage. But in retribution, Davad charged in. He actually remembered to rage and killed the first orc in one hit. Two Ettins later joined the fray. They used dual attacks and nearly took down Davad. Orcs began to funnel in from behind the wall and join in with the Ettins. After poisoning one of the Ettins, Lockett is unsure why he can't get a third action to get away from them. But decides to stay in the fight nonetheless. And in true bard fashion, Timon insults one of the orcs, drinks wine, and inspires Dolos.
Puke.
A third Ettin came in, another Ettin nearly killed Ryle right before a third Ettin joined the party. He charged Timon. At that point, Victor decided to cast darkness on one of the Ettin's weapons to blind it and to give his friend an escape path. Olaros did some well-placed healing to keep Ryle from dying, and then we eventually whittle the monsters down, but not before Lockett gets knocked out unconscious by the one Ettin hidden in the darkness. Olaros actually breaks his word and decides to heal Lockett, even though he said he wouldn't. As Lockett is risen, gets back on his feet, gets back in the fight, he lands the final blow on the last Ettin, clearing up the battle. We were victorious. So after doing a little searching around, finding some things on the monsters, good, too late. After finding some treasure and things like that, suddenly a conspiracy develops. Lockett no longer believes that Ryle is who he says he is. There's a little bit of infighting and a little bit of distrust brewing. Victor decides to use his medallion of detect thoughts, and he tries to discern the truth. And in the end, he ends up backing Ryle and his claims up. I believe that was it.
Okay. So, do you already have a point of inspiration, or?
I don't think I did, no.
Okay. So go ahead and take your point of inspiration, and since you were a backup and you jumped in, you hear a little clink in your pocket, and you get 15 gold pieces.
Whoa.
Oh,
Very nice.
snap.
Thank you, sir.
Man.
Okay, done.
All right. Didn't we end off with in the office with Dolos in the office and the kid?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you heard a child's voice, and you know that it's under the desk, but you haven't seen the child yet.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
It
do
is
we
a
need to
child,
roll for who's doing the next one?
It definitely sounds like a small boy's voice.
Okay.
Yeah, are we rolling for
Oh yes. So everyone roll a d20, except for Victor.
I will say I'll roll, but I may not be here Sunday.
Okay.
Although it doesn't look like it matters.
All right. So Timon,
Yeti
looks
with
like
the-
you have
the 26
rolled
months?
the honors there.
Thanks so much.
Rocky, I'm sorry.
That's
Shouldn't
the best.
Rocky be missed?
I mean,
Yeah.
Lockett.
Shouldn't he just
Lockett.
default to Sunday?
I mean,
I don't know.
Lockett. I mean,
That
that is
sounds
a valid
correct.
point.
I don't care.
Lockett, what do you think about that?
I'll do it. It's just mine depends on if my
How about this?
if my foster kids don't act up.
How about this? If he don't show, I'll start. But if he shows like he did tonight, I'm gonna stop, and he's got to figure out where I left off.
Oh, that's
for,
great.
just for the kicks.
That's whatever.
That sound fair, right? I think it's fair.
Sure. I don't
Let's shake virtual
much
hand.
care.
Okay.
If
Well,
you had to deal
let's
with
just
what I
go.
have to deal with, you wouldn't care.
What are you talking about?
Timon, Timon, why don't you go ahead and take care of the next
I got you.
one? All right. So, kid under the desk. I believe Dolos and Lockett were in the room.
Yeah. All right. I will look around first. See, is there anybody else or anything else noticeable in the room?
Perception check. Okay. You do not notice anybody else in the room, but you do see a small shoe from underneath the desk.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up there slowly and be like, "It's okay. Come on out."
Isn't this the I'm in the room with him and someone
Yeah.
that we behind the okay.
Yeah, underneath the desk. So, do you look under the desk, or are you just trying to get them to come out?
Yeah, no, I'm walking towards it. I'm gonna look
I'm gonna
under,
lift
but
the
I'm
desk
telling-
up.
Okay, or that.
Okay, Lockett.
I don't know if I can. Well, I'm gonna try.
All right. So Lockett and Dolos make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that sounds
Little
like
bastard. I'm gonna kill that kid.
Never trust a kid.
Okay.
Bye.
So, for a small instance, you see just this little kid, like dark hair, kind of muscled up, wearing just kind of normal everyday like kid clothes. He's sitting there under the desk. He sees the desk being lifted up, and he takes this powder in his hands and throws it at both of you. Lockett, you manage to kind of like clear most of it away from your face. Dolos, you just kind of inhale this stuff, and you're just hacking and coughing and hacking and coughing. You don't take any damage, but you're pretty much incapacitated for the time being. Lockett, you manage to shrug most of this off because you don't really breathe as much as Dolos does. So
I don't breathe at all.
exactly. So the kid sees that it's not affecting you, and he starts darting for the door.
I grab kid.
Okay.
Is the kid's name?
By his ankle.
All right, make a dexterity check, and he's gonna make one as well.
Is the kid's name Dale Gribble? And did he throw pocket sand?
Of course.
Pocket sand.
Okay, so he rolls a natural 20.
Well, that's fine.
So you reach out for his ankle, and by the time you do that, he is already long gone, and he's running out of the town hall. You guys are.
Well,
Do I
that
still
went
see
too
him?
well.
Do I still see him?
You guys are in the office, and he's darted out of the hall, like into the hallway.
Okay, can I move into the hallway? And if I see him, can I try to do an aim shot at the ankle? Or at the calf?
You're gonna
What,
shoot a kid?
Your sword of venom? You're gonna throw it at him?
I have a
All
bow.
right.
You're gonna shoot a child with a bow.
Attack a kid.
It's an
Okay,
aim
Well,
shot.
he-
so
They've got to learn somehow.
When he
Yeah.
does that, when he tries to do that, I'm
No.
gonna throw cutting words at Lockett.
You're not there.
Timon,
not
you're
there.
not there.
How am I not there?
You're not in
You,
this
you
room.
didn't
guys
go
went
into
to
the
the
town
bar.
hall.
Oh, that's right. I went
Yeah.
to the town hall. Sorry, I knew
Yeah.
that.
So do I see the kid or do I not see the kid?
Okay, so you do see the kid as he's going out of the room. His leg is just in view. you will have a little bit of okay, so you're taking your longbow shot and you
Oh.
hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
Oh, jeez. Well, he's a small child. He has 1 hit point, and he's dead.
Yeah, so you take a shot, you shoot this child in the leg. He is losing blood and unconscious, laying on the ground.
So I go over there
Yeah,
and I
and
grab the
finish the
kid.
job.
You push the fluids
I
back
grab-
in.
I grab the kid and I drag him back to where Dolos is, and
Look at my victory.
my one health potion, the one that I created, I'm gonna give it to the kid.
Okay, so you give the health potion to the kid,
Yeah.
and he wakes up. And are you physically
Before-
holding the kid?
Let me rephrase. Before I give him the stuff, I am going to bring him over to Dolos, and I'm gonna pull the arrow out, wrap the wound, tie his feet together.
Oh my
Right,
god.
make a medicine check.
Okay.
Be glad I'm not doing the recap next week.
Oh!
Oh God.
Did you try to tie him
Okay,
up with your
so-
sword?
No.
Sounds like it.
So, in the process of tying this child's legs together, the one where you shot, you hear a little snap when you pull the rope tight.
Oh! He's just a little kid!
I'm like, oops.
Yeah.
Oops. Maybe I shouldn't have
Dolos,
shot the child.
Are you able to heal this?
Real quick, have I seen all of this happen?
You see
Yeah.
you see him bring the child back in there because he said he brought it back to you. You see
Well,
the child
I was-
with an arrow in his leg, in the calf like muscle. He was unconscious. And he looks very pale, like he's lost a lot of blood.
Right.
I will die before I
So
heal
if
you
Dolos
again.
if Dolos can, you don't know this is happening. If Dolos is Dolos able to heal,
I'm
or
not
Dolos
having a
not able to
drink.
heal?
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on the child.
So if that's the case, then I don't need to give him a healing potion, since I was not successful in even bandaging the wound.
Okay.
Oh.
So-
Of course.
Jesus Christ.
But he's only probably got like 2 hit points,
What the
anyways.
hell? Jesus.
I mean, honestly, that heals him up to full.
There we go.
I mean, the only reason it didn't outright kill him was because he said that he was trying to make a non-lethal shot,
Yeah,
and he was shooting at a non-vital area of the body.
correct.
That's the only reason he didn't outright die.
Oh,
Um,
God.
So, so you did tie the kid's legs together, and he wakes up and his legs are tied together, and he's looking at you, and he starts reaching into his pocket.
I'm going to pin his hand to his side.
Okay, make a dexterity check.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
Non-lethal choke.
Yeah.
No, I said pin his hand to his side.
There we go.
He rolled a 21, so yeah, you managed to quickly pin his legs. He's a dexterous little kid. So you managed to pin his arms to his side, and his hands are still in his pockets, but you're kind of like holding them to his sides.
So I want to
He's
ask him, what were you trying to
squirming.
grab?
Let me go.
Well, I want to see what you're trying to grab. My friend here has questions for you.
What? I'm a kid. Why did you shoot me?
Why'd you run?
There's a robot chasing him and flipping tables over. That would
I'm
scare the hell out of
scared.
anybody.
Why'd you
2020
run?
police.
I'm scared.
Well, okay. I don't understand that you're scared, but you shouldn't have ran.
He got shot. That's
You
a pretty good
shot
reason to be
me.
scared. Ah.
So
I
did
think
the
I was
cure
right to
wound-
be scared. You shot me.
Yeah, as I said, you shouldn't have ran.
I'm just gonna come up to the kid and be like, "It's okay. My friend here, he gets angry sometimes. So here, talk to me."
And he
Okay?
shoots people.
Well,
He shoot.
On a
yes.
side note,
Evidence
Cure Wounds-
says
did the
yes.
Cure Wounds fix his leg or did it not?
I mean, yeah, the cure wounds definitely fixed his leg. It's not broken anymore.
Okay.
That's pretty good magic.
Those ranger spells, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Do you need
so
a
look-
rest now after your one spell
Can
cast?
Can I move his hand out the way and empty out his pockets
So you want to reach in a kid's pocket? Pedophile.
We're gonna-
and pull?
You're a pedophile robot.
All right.
What do I know
So-
about that?
All right, so you've got one hand on each of his arms. So
Right.
I'm just like, what the hell's happening now?
yeah,
So
So,
I'm gonna say
are-
this. Okay, let me
I'm
say
too
this.
scared to stop
Hey,
it.
Delos. He was reaching for something. Can you reach in his pocket and see what he was trying to grab?
What were you reaching for, son?
just some more of my dust.
What kind of dust is it?
Angel dust.
My dad gave it to me to protect myself. He said if I threw it at people, that could make them cough.
Okay, well, you don't need to worry about that anymore, okay? Just settle down and nothing bad will happen to you from now on. Not previously, but from now on.
What?
I'm sorry, but I don't really believe you.
What, have I
Why don't you
ever
believe us?
have I ever shot you?
Your
I ever
friend
shot
Personally,
did.
me.
Your friend did. I'm just
No.
a kid.
You were running from me.
What's your name? God damn. What's your name?
I've seen. I don't understand why you're so upset.
You shot me.
You look to be doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Hole's closed up. Your leg is fixed. You're probably better than before we found you.
I was fine before you shot me.
Why
Shouldn't have
why were-
ran.
Why were you hiding?
Because I heard people come in.
Where are the adults in this town?
He kind of looks down and says, "I'm not saying anything."
Okay. Are
Come
you
on
sure?
now. Let's look here. Do you want? I don't have anything to give him. Do you want some fresh fruit? I have fresh fruit. Do you want? What do kids
What
like? I don't know.
They like
kind of fruit
drugs.
you got?
I have a
Drugs.
I have a candle that I can light and see how he likes the way that feels.
Do you want a
Oh my
cookie of
God.
sobriety?
Are you threatening me with burning me?
No,
Hey,
no.
am I in this group? Aren't I in this group?
No,
No.
it was just Lockett and Dolos that were there.
How far
Where-
away
where
was
am
everyone
I?
else?
They were out like not very far away, so you
Would
may
I
have
hear a
heard
kid
some-
screaming in there when he got
Okay.
shot?
I was
No.
gonna say I'm gonna shout for them. I'm gonna walk out a little ways and I'm gonna yell
Okay,
for
everybody not in that room make a perception check.
You at the like the bar or something, or an
You
inn?
guys started
Yeah.
walking. You guys started walking towards the.
I think
I see-
Olros heard us.
I don't think anything's going right. I'm coming in there.
I heard
I don't
nothing.
think
Where's the
Ryle
I
belong-
don't even know what you're talking about.
I am okay with child abuse.
Yeah. Now I get in there. I'm asking Dolos what happened. He's explaining it to me. I'm looking around there going, let this kid go.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying, let this kid go. And I'm standing
does
up
that
in
mean?
your face saying, let this kid go.
While
Why
they're
are you in my
arguing, I'm gonna
face?
open the chest.
Okay.
Let him go.
Why are you in my face?
Distractions.
Because you're the one that shot him. And I'm saying, let
You
him
don't
go.
know. You don't know I shot him.
I asked Dolos.
I think the kid probably explained to me like, look, Olros, the kid jumped at us, blew something in our faces.
He caused Dolos to go out.
I
He,
couldn't.
what did he blow in your face?
I don't
Some
know,
sort
but
of dust.
What did it
Uh,
do?
It hurt him.
I couldn't breathe for a few moments. I don't know
Yeah.
how long it lasts.
So I don't have
It
to
wasn't
breathe.
very. It was like 6 seconds or so.
Okay.
But I
One
see
round
him
of combat,
struggling,
if you
so I
will.
shoot the kid because I'm trying to stop the kid.
No, you don't shoot a kid.
Now I'm trying to ask the kid questions.
Yeah, well, I say let the kid go.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Well, you don't have to. The kid understands it. Let the kid go.
Does he?
Are you holding the kid, Dolus?
I'm holding the kid.
Yeah, he's holding the kid.
You're holding the kid? Let him
Yep.
go.
No.
No.
All right.
Shoot him.
I'm taking a hold of your hand that's holding his, and I'm starting to pry back your
I'm not
fingers.
trying to hold your hand.
Let's see if I can do
Okay.
it. I'm not asking to hold your hand.
I don't
So
want to
this
hold
would
your
be
hand.
this would be a contested athletics check.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want to hold his hand.
Oh, shit.
He's a very strong robot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Get
how
off
many
me, son.
people came in with me?
Doesn't matter how many
He
people
wants
came
more
in.
rollers.
How many people
I-
came in with me?
I rolled a 1, so I was just heading right for the inn.
He just keeps walking.
I heard nothing.
God, this is wrong.
I guess it's
I
me
don't
and
know
Timon
why
going to
is-
get some beers.
So why,
I don't.
so why is it wrong?
Because you don't terrorize a kid.
I'm not terrorizing him.
Yes, you are. You shot him.
He did
You
something.
shot a kid. Don't
to
tell me you can shoot
my
a kid
friend
and it's
here.
not terrorizing him.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
I know you don't. That's why I'm trying to rip your fingers off of him, to let him go.
I don't know why you're touching me.
Because you're holding the kid.
No, I'm not.
Why don't you give him to me?
I'm holding his hand so that he doesn't reach into his pockets and throw more of the dust at Dolos.
Not
If
sure
I
I
let
feel
him go,
comfortable
he
giving a
won't
child
throw
to
any
a priest.
dust.
I'm gonna let him just dust you all.
Okay, let him dust me. Let him dust me. Let him dust me.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to let go and kind of shove the kid towards Oros.
Me. All right. All right. So the kid bounces into me, right?
Yes.
I look down at
And
him.
he
I give
gets
him a little
dusted.
pat on the shoulder, and I said, "Get out of here quick."
Why?
He looks.
Run.
He looks down at his feet and they're tied together.
Oh,
Yep.
I untie him.
Nope.
I mean, let's not find any. Where are all the adults, kid? Before you go,
I
Where
don't
is
care
everybody?
anymore.
I
He
don't
says-
understand why you're so upset.
Because you don't shoot a kid.
I don't get it.
I don't.
I don't understand why
So-
you're so upset.
So as soon as those ropes are off of him, he darts for the door again.
I'm
Well,
shooting the
okay.
kid again. Don't
Oh,
move. I'll
God.
shoot you.
I jump in the middle of it. You can shoot into
All
my
right.
plate armor. See if
I'm
you can
gonna-
hit me. I stepped
Well-
in between them.
Oros's face.
Okay, shoot.
All right. So
You shot a kid. You might as well shoot me.
It's getting wild.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. See, to me, shooting him because I shot the kid makes zero sense.
So
Did make
as you guys
zero
are
sense.
arguing over this, the kid is definitely
Bolting.
gotten out. Yeah,
All right.
he is out of.
Well,
He is,
there goes your chance to learn any information.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll find it another way.
Yep.
Terrorizing kids isn't the way that I find information.
okay, so who all went to the tavern?
That would be me.
I guess it's me, Victor, and Timon.
Damn,
And where
I don't
did I?
understand.
nice. That
Am
was
I
to open the
standing guard
chest.
somewhere?
Okay. Yeah, Dolos, you have no
While
problem.
they're arguing, they can do their own
Yeah.
thing. I'm gonna do that.
Well,
Yeah.
now the kid's gone. I'm heading back to
Still
the
no clue
inn.
what that means.
I'm done.
Yeah, so you have no problem opening the chest. You open it up and it is empty.
That little fucker.
Jesus, God.
So the three of you that are in the tavern make a perception check.
I can do that.
Where am I?
You're at the
You
tavern,
probably would-
I think.
You probably went to the tavern, yeah.
I'll be right
Okay.
back.
And so what am I rolling now?
Perception.
Okay. I don't even have a thing yet. Gonna be a second.
Okay, so as you guys are kind of looking around the bar, it's empty. It looks like none of the food is there, but it looks like there's some there's like a cask, a half tapped cask of ale behind the bar.
Well, I know where I'm going.
And while you're back there, Timon, behind the bar, you don't hear it, but Davad, you hear just a little, like almost like a door bear, like very quietly closing, like a little, like very very low, almost imperceptible.
Behind the
Um,
bar, did you say?
it was, you hear it kind of from the front door of the bar, and then you hear a little patter 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 of feet going behind the bar.
Huh.
Hmm.
And who else is in here with me?
Me and Victor and Tyrant.
Yep.
Yeah,
Don't
did
mind
you
me.
guys?
I'm sloshing my face.
Yeah. Did you guys hear anything? I thought I heard some.
I
Just the
heard
lovely
nothing.
sound of this
Sure,
ale down
some-
my throat.
Yeah, I'm,
I'm lo-
I'm definitely on high alert since it's so empty. So,
I thought I heard something, but I'm not sure.
You prudes need to take a minute.
What's in the cask there, Timon?
It's a lovely amber ale, probably from a distant land, has notes of caramel. I'd say even
Miss
resembling
Joe,
wine
thanks so much for your
is
sub.
pretty
Your Prime
delicious.
sub. You only get one of those a month,
I'll
and you
take
decided to
that.
share
I'm gonna
with
have
us.
my imp
And I am
sneak
very
around and look
grateful.
for
Thank
what
you
that
so
noise
much.
was.
Okay. Make an investigation check on
He's
your.
okay, and he's invisible. Just
Okay.
as soon as I heard that, just so that whoever's there doesn't see him. Huh. Oh, should I make it on him or should I make it
Yeah,
on him?
Make
or
it with
myself?
him.
It should. Yeah, it should be with him.
Oh, my
Who are
bad.
you doing it with?
His imp.
So with that,
So
that
it,
should
it
be
would be.
wisdom, right?
I believe. Well, let me just double check that.
He's got because he doesn't have skill in that. He's just got insight.
Yeah.
So wisdom.
Yep. No, actually, investigation is intelligence.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, we'll get it right eventually. There we
You
go.
can echolocate.
Yeah,
Yeah, you roll enough and you'll finally get something good.
that'd be 17.
Yep.
in intelligence.
Okay, so yeah, he like goes behind the bar and he sees one of the planks of wood that are behind the bar kind of just plop down.
Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna make my way around very quietly and try to pull that plank up.
Okay.
I'm looking for
that
glasses.
Plank, so that plank and 3 others, it's kind of hard to reach your fingers in between the things but you do manage to kind of get your fingernails in there and pry it up, and like 3 boards come up together almost like a trap door, and there
And-
is a dark tunnel leading from there.
And in jest, I cast mending on the planks.
You trying to put them back together?
Yep.
Yeah. Apparently this is by design because it's not necessarily broken and nothing.
It's a,
It is a
it
trap
was worth a
door.
try. Worth
About this time I'm coming through the door of the inn. I have arrived. I don't know what's going on, but I have arrived.
Where'd you go, Olaros?
Oh, you don't want to hear about it. I'm not in the mood to talk about it right now.
It's too
I'm
bad
still
you weren't
searching
you
for
weren't on
something of
longer.
value in that building.
Ask Dolos.
I can assume that it was one of our friends that is not
Yes,
here.
you can assume that for sure.
All right,
Hey,
Dolos, make
I
an
want
investigation
some of that
check while you're
ale.
still searching.
Pardon?
Dolos, make a investigation check since you're still searching that building.
I don't understand why he's so upset.
Oh my god, I need a level to 6 so I can finally get investigation.
You want me to investigate
Yeah.
some stuff? I got it.
Yeah, you investigate. Let's look around here.
Nothing.
The two of you are just really just doing some Sherlock Holmes and Watson kind of stuff, and
We are so
really
good at this.
You found a pile of blood that's shaped like a child.
I think that child took everything. Lockett. You were right to have shot him.
Oh,
Ah.
hey, make sure you tell Olros that.
Olaros will tell you
Since
that no
he's
little
pretty-
kid could carry
Because
all that
Olros
stuff.
is pretty dumb.
I go up to Timon and say, "What's in the
Right,
keg,
right,
Timon?
Right. Olros is
I
pretty-
need a
pretty
shot
dumb.
of ale. Is that what's in there?"
Only a shot, one out of
Yeah.
mug.
No,
Olros
I
is
want
pretty
a
dumb.
lightweight.
tankard. I
Yeah,
want a
let's-
tankard.
Oh,
Let's go back to the bar.
saddle right up, why don't you?
I am.
It's the
And I
best
pull up
news I've ever
beside
heard
you.
out of your mouth.
Yeah, well, I need it. Bring me up that tanker.
Oh, I
Here's to you, Timon.
I fill up
I
four
don't-
of them. I fill up
I don't
four
know
of
what
them,
he's so
and I
upset
slide it
about.
to him. And I say, if you down all four of those, I'll buy you. Let's see,
Well,
I don't know, maybe a night in the town with the lasses down the road.
it might happen. I'm down in the first one right now. Down it
I don't know
goes.
what he's upset about.
And now I'm on my second one. Thank you, Timon.
Oh,
Thank you.
hey guys. Oh,
He's
y'all are
judging.
drinking.
Why he's so
Okay.
upset.
Glad to see
Yeah.
everyone's hard at work.
Yeah.
We're investigating the bottom of this cask. It's gonna take us a minute.
Hey, Olros,
It's a-
Dolos
where
has
the hell-
something
where
to
the
tell
hell-
you.
It's the Lord's work.
What happened? What
Olros.
happened?
Pretty sure
Dolores
that
has
kid
something to
took
tell
all
you.
the treasure from that chest. We shouldn't have let him go.
Oh yeah, he was loaded with stuff. A little scrawny kid with his pocket of dust, and he had all the good stuff. Come on,
You know,
let's
Yep.
let's
Tell him.
get
I've
serious
heard,
here.
I've heard stories of these bags that can hold a lot of material. He may have had one.
You want to be talking out a bag of holding, would you?
Well, I
Why
still
would
wouldn't.
I
I
possibly be
still wouldn't
saying that?
consider that a reason
What
to
do we
shoot the
know?
kid.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, Lockett shot a child.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
I
Wait a
need you
minute.
to back it up a little bit. What do you mean Lockett shot a child?
He shot a kid.
So let me explain this. I got this. I'm
A
Oh,
gonna
this
start-
scared
is
kid
good.
I'm
Yeah,
just
jumped
yeah,
out
take
from
it.
Let me
underneath the
explain it.
desk, and he shot
No,
him.
you weren't even there. What do you know?
Oh, I turn around on my stool. I'm
Dulles
just
told
waiting.
me.
I'm just waiting for the
So
story.
this is what happened, right?
Okay, tell him what
so
happened.
we saw some legs. Okay,
We
saw some legs behind the desk. So I went and I lifted the desk up. Well, when I did that, the kid threw this dust in our face, which it didn't affect me, but it knocked Dolores out. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't affect half-wits.
Okay, go
I don't
on.
know what he just said. It
Proving
knocked
my
him out.
point, thank
so
you.
being that I don't understand why he just went out, I tried to stop the kid. When I couldn't grab the kid, I shot him in the leg.
And
It
then
stopped
broke
him.
the leg, tying him up.
Yeah, but I didn't kill him. I stopped him. I shot him in the leg.
I didn't kill him.
Then I tied
Yeah.
his legs
I
together.
shot him, broke his leg out.
And
Hey,
Dolores
you
killed
know,
him.
No big deal.
DM, where Lockett is standing, I want to secretly cast Cloud of Daggers under his feet.
Secretly. This
I'm gonna
party's
need
gonna
a-
kill.
All right, so I'm gonna need a sleight of hand check from you, Timon, and a perception check from Lockett. Okay, so
I don't know how
time.
to perceive.
Whoa.
So Timon is quietly like kind of mumbling something under his breath, but you can't make out what it is. And he's kind of like very slyly moving his fingers that you don't really notice, and suddenly daggers start just coming up from below you and just engulfing you. And yeah, you take 7 points of slashing damage. I'm assuming you jump out of the cloud of daggers, or
This could.
Yeah.
I tip my ale towards Timon and go
Oh my!
right
How
on.
did that happen? When have you done such a thing to him? That's
He
that is
must.
so
He must.
cruel.
He must have stepped on a trap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah,
There's
the
a trap
kid left
there.
the trap. Go out and
Did
look for him.
did
So-
did anybody tell us about the trap door that we're
Who-
drinking
I
near?
was gonna say, what are you looking at,
No.
Victor?
Who cast that on me?
It was a trap.
I'm gonna inside check, folks.
It must be that child. that
I'm
gets
gonna
shot in the
insight
legs.
check,
It
folks.
must be
all right,
that
roll it
I
in.
know he left
wise
over his
decision
trap.
you made of shooting a child right in the ankle.
Check for traps.
Okay, so Tymon and yeah, I guess Tymon just roll a deception check. You believe Tymon. You must have been trapped.
Damn.
Watch your step, Locket. There's traps all around.
You're as gullible as that cloud of daggers under your feet.
Ask Dolos for a heal.
That's not gonna be. Yeah,
Yeah.
can't do that right now.
He
I
needs to
have no
rest.
spell slots. Yeah.
Don't get a lot of those heals.
Yeah.
Because I assume this is the same day we fought, right?
Yes,
is.
I'm out
Okay,
of
then yeah.
magic, so I
So,
can't do anything anyway.
Yeah, weren't we trying to rest and now we're about to go into some
We
trapdoor?
were going to rest at this town.
But there's no one here.
But yeah, and all I've gotten is riled up, and I'm getting drunk, which
I don't
clerics
even know
don't
why
usually
you're so
do.
Great
mad.
decision. Great decision for a cleric.
The kid
I
took off
know.
with all this stuff. I don't understand why you're mad.
You don't know that. And wasn't the
Oh,
chest
true.
locked? Wasn't the chest locked? So you think the kid stole it and then locked it
I don't
back?
know. Was it locked actually?
Yes.
It was. Yes, it was locked.
So they locked a chest with nothing in it,
Typical
or maybe
kid.
there was a false
Yeah,
bottom and they just didn't find it.
Sounds like the skull of a
It's-
warforged, if you ask me.
It's possible it was a trick chest.
You lock
Well,
his
let me
skull
go
up
grab
with
it
think-
then.
I
Let's
think-
find out.
I think this city is called City Gaza.
All right, Dolos, let's go back and look at it.
Yeah, Dolos, you and him are
Yeah,
buddies now.
Dolos, go ahead.
Go right
I'll
ahead.
go look at it. I don't care.
I'm just gonna grab it and bring it back.
By the way, where's Victor?
Okay, so you go back to the town hall and you go into
I
that
see the
office.
child. I shoot.
Warning shot! Warning shot into the dark.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
you don't see the child. So you go there. You go and you tug on the chest, and you notice it's kind of secure to the floor. And you pull a little bit harder, and underneath the chest, it swings up as a kind of like a trap door. There's a dark tunnel in.
Oh,
Huh.
Well,
yeah.
I'll see
Well,
you
I'm
later.
going in.
And I go in.
But you guys went by yourself, so it's you two
Yes.
are over there. We're
Going
we're waiting for you to come back with the chest.
Nope, I'm going in.
No, but
Okay.
we think we're waiting for you to come back with the
Yeah,
chest.
good.
Okay,
I
so
just
I'll
I
have
do
another
the I do
beer.
a Goonies and go, hey you guys.
Goonies.
Is there any
And then I walk out.
response?
We're not within earshot of you in there, are we? We're in a tavern, and I've got 2 beers down me, and I'm still
Okay.
wondering where Tim is, or where Victor is.
Victor's
I was
still
waiting
standing.
for- Yeah, I was waiting. So
yeah,
He's standing on the
So-
trapdoor, being like, "Guys,
Yeah.
whatever
so
we
you,
heard's
uh,
long gone."
What's going on over there, Victor? Tell me.
well, I was trying to keep everybody quiet so that we could find out what actually went down the tunnel, but should have known better.
Yeah, you should have.
Tavern full of drunks being tired, quiet.
There's
Doesn't
no
work.
one
So what? So
in
there's a tunnel
the
back
town,
there.
I thought.
There isn't. We're in there. We're getting drunk. Me and Timon are making enough noise for the town.
Yeah, you don't even know the half of it.
So Victor, there's a trap door back there, right?
Right. I
And
was
you
about
see
to
a
send-
tunnel.
Yes, and I was about to send my friend down to see what he could find.
Well, I'm in
Yeah.
no condition to go down a tunnel. I haven't
sure
had
you
any
are.
rest. I'm out of magic. I'm out of all my stuff. I'm beat up and I'm half drunk.
You'll finally do something
I
useful.
will
Take a
have
bunch
to
of
be
hits.
I will have to get some rest before we start heading down dark tunnels.
Why? Never stopped you before.
Yeah, I did. Stopping me now.
You ain't that smart under all that wonderful nature juice.
I know just how wimpy I am right now. Besides, I have to worry about my own people shooting me.
I'm glad you found that out just now on your own. We all knew that for a while now.
Well, now I know it. So you're sending your friend down there? Is that it?
Yeah, I want to send him down to see
Can you
what's in the tunnel, see how
Okay.
far it goes.
All right. You're going to stay up
Okay.
here, though, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
All right.
Let him reconnoiter and tell us what's going on.
So the tunnel has like kind of like almost like a ladder kind of like carved into the wall where you kind of like there are recesses that they're kind of like rungs of a ladder. You have to kind of climb down. But your friend has wings, so he just kind of flies down. Um and at the bottom the tunnel kind of goes off at a 90-degree uh angle and goes down, and it goes down to an area where a person would have to crawl to get through. But I mean, any of you could crawl through and no problem, even Divad. Um, and you at the end of this, how like what's the range on your
Um,
connection?
I want to say it's 150 feet.
So once he gets to the bottom and gets to where the bend is, it's getting close to about 150 feet.
Okay. And he doesn't see anything or hear anything.
Make a perception check with him. It would be
Okay. Intelligence again, right?
actually perception's wisdom.
With this is
It would have been long gone with all the noises we made.
Okay, so with a perception of 15, you do hear just some.
as long as they're within 1 mile of each other. So
Okay,
Okay.
so then yeah, you like it. He could keep on going down the tunnel then.
Yeah.
So and he can see perfectly well in
yeah,
the
he's
dark,
got
right?
right. He's got dark vision.
Yeah. So yeah,
Devil
he
sight.
goes down this tunnel for probably a good like probably another 100 feet or so, and it opens up into kind of like an underground like car, like it was obviously man-made little cave or cavern. um and there are probably a dozen people in here, and you see a small kid talking to a woman, and all of the people are starting to get bows and arrows, and are getting like kind of a defensive uh a defensive kind of posture around, getting like hiding behind things, have their arrows drawn, they're ready to attack anything that comes down there.
Did the kid happen to have an ankle bandage?
The kid did
Yeah.
have an ankle bandage.
Mm.
Hey,
All right. Well, I'm going to relay all this to them, and I'm
and
going
you
to say,
Okay.
well, they
you
know we're
you
here.
you do notice that there are some other tunnels that are kind of leading to this one central area too.
so Victor relays this to us, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So I say, uh, gentlemen, I've got this, and say, stay put. We don't want to introduce Lockett to them, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
So,
So
the
I
tunnel
go
that I'm at,
meanwhile, wait, time it. Meanwhile, Lockett and Golos have just entered the tunnel that is under the chest.
I'm going
It's
stealth mode.
okay.
Beep boop, lights off.
Okay, so I was gonna say that was with disadvantage, but that's fine. So 17, you think you're being pretty stealthy?
Okay. Would we know the
I'm gonna-
direction that the tunnel
All right.
went versus where they went into the tunnel? Like, are they between
You have
us
no
and the
idea
people?
that I went into
That's
the
what I'm
tunnel.
asking. If the
Yeah.
little imp knows what direction he went, we know which way is the room that you went down
The
in.
little imp doesn't know.
Sure, he knows what direction he went.
Yeah, but not
Right,
where
but he
they
doesn't know
went.
that I went to the
No,
tunnel.
but we know what building they're in.
But we
Yeah,
don't know
but we
they're in a
wouldn't know
tunnel.
they're in a tunnel.
We
No,
still
but
are waiting for them to bring back a chest. We have no idea what they're
Yeah.
doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, one thing I forgot to tell you, Victor. One thing you noticed that was all of the adults and the kid actually put this on himself. Pairs of goggles. They're wearing some sort of goggles. So, Lockett, you go down and into the tunnel. You're being very quiet, but it
Okay.
is pitch black dark down here.
Oh, well, that's perfect. So that means that one, I can't see.
That is
So
true.
I am just going to
Oh, jeez.
feel my way forward,
Perfect.
see what I can find.
Okay. Make a perception check with disadvantage.
You have good ears.
Yeah.
So you start sneaking ahead, and you hear some whispering off in the distance.
Okay. I'm going to keep going towards the whispering. Can I understand what they're saying or not?
You're getting closer. Make another stealth check with disadvantage
Why do I have this disadvantage?
because you're in
And
total darkness and you're
total
trying
black.
to.
Sneak
I don't
around.
understand how. I don't understand how total darkness would make stealth disadvantage.
You could.
How would
trip
you
over
walk-
Things. You could
yeah.
run into things. I mean,
Okay.
Stub your
Okay.
toe and go, ow.
yeah.
Yeah.
So a natural one.
Fall
yeah,
into
so-
a hole that you didn't see because it's dark.
Right.
Yeah, so as you're kind of like sneaking, you trip over a rock and
Oh,
you
stupid rocks.
face plant onto the ground and make a loud noise.
It sounds like someone dropped their coin
And
purse.
is
And-
Dolo following them or?
And you hear the whispering stop.
So I don't move.
Now his stealth is very
Now
high.
you're in the dark on your stomach and you're not moving.
Well said.
They'll never see me if I don't move.
That's it.
Where's
Yeah, well,
Dolos?
actually, that is
I
true
am
for
good
some
to
of
go.
us.
Yeah.
What did Dolos do? Did
As
Dolos
long as
follow
I
him?
don't move, I'm good to go.
Dolos, what were you doing at this point? Like
Well, I was gonna go down there, but I don't know if I would have gone down all the way there. I'll make a
See-
stealth check and I'll make a perception check because I probably would have turned around once I heard something.
okay. So stealth and then perception.
But you can see in the dark, right?
You have dark
Yeah, I-
vision, right?
yeah, I
so
have
you
dark
don't have
vision.
you don't have disadvantage then.
Ugh.
You just have a 9. But you hear like a mug.
Yeah.
I would have turned. I would have been like, "Lock it. I need to go back. There's too. There's too
Yeah,
many here."
Yes. So
And he
Dolos,
just keeps going. I guess.
yeah, Dolos, you hear very well, and you notice a sound that you've heard many times. The sound of a bowstring being drawn back.
Ooh.
And lock it. Let's see here.
Nothing happens.
If you're prone on the ground, though, they have disadvantage.
It's true.
That's right.
This is a lot to roll, so hold on one second.
Oh, gee. Well, if it's a volley of arrows, I don't think it's a problem.
Oh,
Well, this will be fun.
I'm on my third ale, Timon. And I'm
We're just
enjoying it.
we're waiting for a chest to show up, and we're waiting for Victor's imp
And
to
I'm having
respond.
a nice drink, getting me closer to my
Yeah.
rest time.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm having some beers with you too.
So
I'm gonna need to make a
I'm
new
partying
tune.
with Timon and
Lock- Lockett,
Alright.
you feel
You're
some
dead.
arrows kind of outlining your body. Apparently, these people are very good at shooting bows and arrows, and you like as you're like kind of face down on the ground, you kind of move your hands to either side in your head, and you're running into arrows everywhere you go. None of them actually hit you; they
But I-
surrounded you with arrows.
Why did I move? I was laying down.
But you
Well,
felt you were just
heard all
feeling
the arrows
around.
getting around you.
Yeah, you kind of feeling around, you feel the arrows. And then you notice something else. You move your hands and you're trying to move your hands up. There are ropes attached to these arrows. You are currently tied, like kind of pinned to the ground with these
Ugh.
arrows with some ropes attached to them.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm gonna
Little
shrink out
Gulliver
Mr. Stabby
travel.
Slash
Yeah.
and start cutting ropes.
Okay, that would be a great idea if you could actually
Yeah.
get to the ropes with Mr.
Yeah.
Slashy Stab,
But you
but
can't.
it comes out of your wrist here, and your arm's tied down here. Well, you can't see this. Your arm's tied here.
Yeah,
the
your
blade
arms
comes out
ground.
there.
Right.
You're a
right.
prisoner.
So if I do that, can I just slash in front of me to see if I can cut the rope? Because that's where the direction the ropes came from, right?
Well, your arm is pinned to the ground.
Right. So the ropes came from that way. Can I just angle my wrist up and slash?
No, it sounds like you are
Tied.
immobilized
You
completely.
can't move your arm.
How am
Yeah.
I immobilized by some ropes?
Because the DM said so.
Have you ever been pinned to the ground by ropes?
Have you ever seen Gulliver's Travels?
Ooh, that's a
Yeah.
good
I
one.
will
Have
say,
you seen Willow?
I will say, if you'd like to try to break out of this, it would be more of a strength thing as opposed to a maneuvering
Sure.
thing, because you are, yeah. So
What-
make
what do I
a
need to roll?
strength check. Strength
Straight
check.
strength. Yep. I'm breaking out.
Uh,
You broke your wrist trying to break
I don't know.
out.
I don't even know what you just said. It sounded like you said something dumb.
okay, so at this point, you notice that you're stuck and you're kind of trying to struggle against the ropes, and you hear footsteps come up to you, and you hear more bowstrings get
Oh, jeez.
pulled back, and you hear a female voice say, "Are you the one who shot my child?"
You're gonna have to be more specific than that because I don't
Yeah,
understand
which
what you
child
shot
is
your
yours?
child.
There's a whole
Yep.
mess of my shot. Not true. it
I've
was
shot
yours.
humans, and I don't really understand the age thing.
Did you just shoot a little boy a few moments ago?
Describe boy.
Arrow to the back of the head.
Yeah, you're gonna just get it right through the eyeball.
What does boy mean?
Lockett, you feel a sharp stabbing pain in your leg, right where you shot that boy.
Mm.
And you just gotten an arrow to the leg.
That's always
You
nice.
take
Oh, better than the knee.
Yeah.
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 So you take 6 points of damage.
That's nice. Okay.
So I had turned around and I heard the voices. Do I hear and see all of this?
You hear the conversation going on because the person who
'Cause
just
you-
shot him is not being stealthy or quiet at this point.
And I'm assuming, I'm just going to go on a limb here, my imp is still there to hear all this.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
You guys,
your imp can see this.
Have you
happening.
relayed this to us? Because we're getting sloshed by the
Nope.
minute.
everybody in the bar just sees me with a grin spread across my face. My head.
Timon,
My
give me
head-
one more. We're gonna empty this cask if it's the
Yeah.
last thing we do today.
Give me another.
Why am I not surprised?
So we know
We
what
didn't-
happened then.
I'm
And
I'm
I'm-
relaying this message, and I'm saying
Yeah, I
we
down
have a
my
major,
third ale and start on my fourth.
I tell everybody we have a major problem in town.
Do we?
Okay, I'm going to bed.
This might not be the time to go to bed.
It may be.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
All right, so
What did I
Lockett,
do wrong?
Lockett, as you're
ask the
yelling,
mother.
what did you, Lockett, as you're saying, what did I do wrong? You feel something being tied around your face, around your mouth. You are
Okay.
being gagged,
Mhm.
and then you are being tied up.
I am going to start chomping with my teeth to cut this gag.
I don't think you have teeth.
All right.
Then they're going to gag you with a chain.
Though he may have some sort of cutting thing in his mouth.
I'm trying to think of what kind of role this
Go
would be.
gadget.
Uh,
Does he have piranha style
Dangerous.
teeth?
Yeah,
make a athletics check.
like
With
that dude on
disadvantage-
James Bond.
with disadvantage
Jaws.
if you're
Athletics.
tied up.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah.
And after that, I've got to go. Woo! Go me.
All right, so you are tied up, and you're gagged, bound. They put a hood over your head too. You couldn't see anyway, but they don't know that for sure. And you are hauled away somewhere that you don't know where it is.
All right. I'll have to find out what happens to me when I get back. I have to go.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a
Peace
good ending point as he
Yeah.
gets dragged off.
Oh, boy.
So, Dolos, you heard this pretty much go down. And Victor, your imp saw this happen.
Yeah.
And you saw like they have some tents and stuff in this little cavern area. He's hauled into a tent and he's out of view.
So I heard them walk away.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna start making my way back the other way then to
Yeah,
let
the
the
way
group
you
know
came
what's
in.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going that way.
Yeah.
That way seems dangerous.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I'd look at Timon and say, this may be the time for us to go negotiate the release of our friends, because this is not looking well.
Did your
Well, I'm not. I'm 3 sheets to the wind, and
What do you
I'm
mean?
not really too worried about it.
Did he tell us what happened?
Yeah,
or
I've been
Yeah.
relaying this. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been relaying this.
he's been relaying what's happening, and then Dolus is
so
on
did
his way
your
back.
imp see Dolos too, or only the?
Would he have
he's-
seen that?
Yeah,
DM?
would the imp have seen Dolos there too, or only?
Dolos was down the tunnel, so
Yeah.
he wouldn't have gone down that tunnel. He would have just
Okay.
Yeah.
So
so
at what Victor says, I tell the party, say, Victor, tread close behind me. I believe the most non-threatening thing will send a message. So I reluctantly turn over my dulcimer and I head down the stairs and I play this song called Crossbow. And it goes,
Oh boy.
a song about the ranger who rides into town to collect a bounty, alive or dead, against the barbarian reckless red. No one dared to ask his business. No one dared to make a slip because the ranger there among them had a crossbow at his hip. And I'm singing this song down the hallway.
It's a jaunty tune.
Okay.
That-
Now, I heard what was going on. I'm half drunk. I'm totally beat. And I don't care. I wasn't going to rescue him. And so I look around in this inn. Is it an inn? Does it have an upstairs? Does it have bedrooms? Because if
There
it does,
are-
I'm heading off to find me a bed. I don't
Okay.
really care what happens next. I don't think he should have gone down there, but I couldn't help him right now if he gets into trouble. So,
Oh,
and
in
I'm
the
drunk.
flow. Oh,
So
I'm
I head
in
up
my
to a
happy place.
I head up to a bedroom and I plop down on a bed.
Okay, so who all is going down into the tunnel?
Oh, I'm definitely going to go.
Okay, so Timon has the lead singing his song. Victor's behind him. Anybody
I
else?
got a bit of a buzz, but I'll go too.
Okay,
Ryle?
Dolos and Ryle. What are you guys doing?
Oh, am I back?
Yeah, you came back and told them what you saw,
Okay.
but they already knew what was going down because of Victor's show.
I don't know.
What
if
was
they
it?
want
What
to
was in the chest,
see me.
Dolos?
It was a trap door.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
you got down there.
The chest
Yeah.
was a trap door. Yeah.
Hey,
And they
you're in
probably
bed.
don't.
You're in bed.
If the
sleeping,
boy saw
dude.
you, he might feel the same about you.
I mean, I didn't hurt him. I was trying to be friends, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
don't want to
he-
go down there particularly.
He called you
You
friends
know,
with
I
him.
think maybe why not start anew, everyone?
We could just leave him.
Yeah,
Just
leave this town.
throw that
Yeah.
that out there.
We'll
We
come
still
back
got-
and get him next season.
Yeah, we're still. He'll be working the fields or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they'll break him in. Maybe they've got some erudite.
He'll be making post.
I mean, I'm still trying to get to my town, and I'm not really feeling like I want to
know.
go down there. It seems like a scary place.
Well, there's a
So
room
I think
next to mine.
I think I might go to the room.
All right.
Yeah. 25 guys. That's all you're facing. Don't worry.
No, it doesn't.
Can't
or
hear you.
something.
I'm in the tunnel,
Yeah.
singing away. I have no idea what is going on upstairs. at this
Okay.
point.
All right. Well, you're on your way. I'm in the room cutting some Z's.
Okay, so it looks like Ryle and Dolos are not going down. So the trio of Timon, Victor, and Devad are
Oh
going
my
into the
God.
tunnel. No, Devad. it's dark down here, and you do not have dark vision. So, are you going
Yeah.
to light a torch or something, or?
Well, I can lead. That's what I was thinking. Maybe him follow me, but
Yeah, before I go any farther, what's the plan, boys?
I'm not talking. I'm singing the song of my life right now.
Yep. Yeah, so Timon is playing a very lovely song as he's going down the tunnel, and you get to the part of the tunnel where you have to kind of crawl through. Are you going to continue to try to play while kind of crawling through this tunnel?
You just
Yeah,
gotta slide your
get
dulcimer
on
while
your
playing.
back and push with your feet as you're playing it on top of you.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a life worth living if you didn't take some adventure. So to maintain the appearance and to the soothing sound of this song, I slowly get down on my back and I start trying to shift and play at the same time.
Okay.
Push it
So
with your feet.
So as you're going through playing your song, scooting on your back, you're actually doing pretty well. No problems really getting through there. It's low, but it's wide, so you've got a little bit of room to kind of wiggle around. But as soon as you get out of the tunnel and you're playing your song, are you guys like right after him, or are you guys giving him a little bit of a wide berth?
I'm
Victor
still
and
debating
Divided.
if I'm going in.
I'm
Crawling through.
going to tell Devad, maybe perhaps seeing all your weapons and muscles might upset them a little bit. Maybe you should hang back just in case
All right,
instead
Okay.
of go as planned.
sounds
Yeah.
good.
I
I
think
don't
we
want
need
to
to try
crawl
to
through
talk
there.
our way out of this, not fight our way out.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Then if I
So
hear any ruckus, I can run.
Exactly.
So Timon, you're really into this song that you're playing because you know it's really really good. Like you're really really happy with this performance, and you kind of got your eyes closed, grooving into it, and you scoot one last little bit to get out of the tunnel, and you open your eyes, and you've got 3 arrows pointed directly at your face.
And I get near the end of my song and I hit that last strum and I say, "Greetings, folks. Why are you down here? What happened to the town? Is everyone okay?"
And one of the guys that's there holding one of the bows and arrows says like, "We're living underground when there's a perfectly good town up above. Do you think we're okay?"
I'm generally concerned. We've come a long way. We are on a specific mission, and we found the town deserted. It's very disconcerting.
Why did you attack one of ours?
Well, what do you mean attacked?
Are you working with the 7?
Working with the 7. Who are the 7?
You see one of them, the guy who's talking to you whisper into the ear of the other person. You can make a perception check to see if you can pick up any of it.
Just what someone who's working with the 7 would say.
That's exactly what he said.
That is
And-
exactly what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
I got the script over here, boys. I'm reading it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with a party of 6, not 7, so I don't know who the 7 are. I'm genuinely concerned at what's going on in this town. I will say your ale is fantastic. I wish I could have it all, but I know that's not possible. But I must say your brewers are top quality artisans.
This was a bustling town, and then the 7 came. They drug some of our stronger and healthier people off to work in their fields and in their mines. They're evil. Number 6 likes to be around here. He gets into your mind. It's not something you want to see.
Could you tell me more about number 6?
He's like an orc, but he's larger and smarter, and he's just as good with a spell as he is with a blade.
I've met many of these fellows in my travels across the seas. Ye wise to leave him alone, not trifle with him. Does he have a name other than the number 6?
That's all we know him. All of the 7 go by their numbers.
And where does he appear most often?
He usually comes through town once in a while to see if any of us have returned, but we've been hiding under here this whole time, and luckily no one's found us until now.
Well,
One of us went to go and try to get help from Sindelsong, but we haven't gotten any word back from them yet. That it's been a couple of weeks, and we fear the worst.
well, my first recommendation is that you stay in your tunnels here. Done a mighty fine job of hiding and preserving yourselves. But we're here to get to the bottom of whatever's going on. So you no fear from me and my compatriots. Um, do you have any questions for me?
Why was that little boy shot?
What little boy?
And he waves over a little boy, and you see that he's got a bandage wrapped around his leg, and there's blood on the bandage. And he says, that robotic thing that came with you shot him.
And I immediately facepalm when I hear that. Because I automatically know who it was and what happened.
I step out at this point and step beside Timon and just say, this can only be the work of one person.
Yes, unfortunately. Do you happen to know where this robotic fellow is?
He's going to stand trial.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I
Guilty.
understand. But I hesitate to admit this out loud, and I great hesitation. I cannot stress the hesitation that I have. But he's actually with us. And before you get angry and before you get with your accusations, please hear me out. He is not he's literally not in his right mind. He's missing a key component to his brain. He operates on some weird mystical circuitry thing in his head, and it's missing this key mineral called ethereite. We've been trying to find it in our whole journey. And trust me when I say none of us enjoy taking turns babysitting him. Okay? This isn't the first time he's done something like this, and we've had to rein him in. So trial or not, he's gonna still do the same thing. He literally has no common sense whatsoever. In his mind, he thinks he's doing the right thing all the time. So it actually has no ill will on you or your child. So I'd be happy to compensate for the damage caused to your son, or your cousin or your nephew or whatever he is to you. But I can
He's
assure
not.
you, he's going to cause you more trouble than what it's worth.
Well, his mother is one of the leaders here in the town, and his father is the one who went to Sindelsong and hasn't returned.
So I can tell you this, and again, I have great hesitation saying this out loud. If you return him to us, not only will I give you my word, I will give you these 10 platinum I have in my coin purse as a placeholder that we return with her husband.
Well, you'll have to speak to Sorrel for that. I'll go get her. And he goes to a tent, and you hear, "And why haven't you killed him?" as a female voice, and she's yelling, and she's very angry.
Madame, because he saved our asses multiple times and actually has saved lots of other
Oh,
people.
she wasn't talking to you. You can't see her right now. She's in the tent talking to the guy.
Okay.
Yeah. And so you can hear him. You can't really make out what he's saying, but you can tell that he's trying to calm her down. And so you see this one lady. She's got long, like dark hair, and she's wearing these goggles. And she comes out, and she has got a really well made longbow. And she is holding it with one hand and holding an arrow in another. She doesn't have it knocked or anything, but she comes out and she says, "That thing shot my son." And you're
Did you?
telling me that it's with you.
I'm telling you that he shot your son and he immediately healed your son because he thought your son was doing something wrong. So he didn't shoot your son to kill him. He shot him to disable him and to keep him from running because he thought he was doing something bad. That's how simple his brain is. Unfortunately, his execution is a little too severe. And until we cure his mind, that's how he operates. And he just doesn't die like we die or any of us die. So I can promise you, you can put him on trial, but he's more trouble than what he's worth if you're not traveling with him.
The dog
Agreed.
And
agrees.
she looks at you, Victor, and says, "And what do you have to say about this?"
I have to echo my friend's sentiments. He's a little off. He's not the brightest bulb and the brightest torch in the cave, but he means
Surely you're
well.
not talking about me.
No.
No.
I'm not Lockett. But he meant well. He did not mean to just kill your boy, and obviously he healed him. So I think that merits some passage from him. But perhaps we could strike a deal, and you give him to us temporarily. We help with your problem with the 7, and then we take it from there.
Well, I'm sure that number 6 and his goons will be here tomorrow. They always come looking for us every day.
Well, we can assure when they get here this time, they'll find something they hadn't expected.
I'll
Yes,
tell you what.
we have a barbarian with us. It hits like a ocean hurricane at its highest season.
I'll tell you this. If you take care of number 6 and his goons, you can have your friend.
Done. Easy.
But if you fail, well, you'll probably be dead already anyway. But
Yeah, I was going to
your,
say.
your,
we failed.
your
Did-
friend will join you in the afterlife very soon.
Then
There
you
you
have
go.
nothing to lose.
Well, they technically do, Victor, because if we die, there's no telling how long they'll be down here, so we can't.
Don't worry, we won't fail you.
No. It's not an option for us.
Failure's always
Well,
an option.
Speaking of which, this is where Timon does one of those not war chant things, but charismatic speeches to see if there's any other worthy warriors in the bunch. And I don't have a speech prep or anything, but
Come on.
he
Sure you
essentially
do.
says, "And who will join us for the ambush of number 6 and his goons?" Oh, jeez. I'm gonna inspire them if that's all right.
okay.
That's
That's
a
much
little
better.
So
one.
so I wouldn't say a performance check would be what would convince them to do this. It would be more of a
Persuasion.
persuasion check. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's much better.
So the one guy who was holding an arrow that was like pointing an arrow at you says, "I'll get to a high point and fire some arrows down, but you haven't
cool.
seen what number 6 does. If it gets hairy, I'm running."
Just stay hidden. Be Don't be a
Yep.
distraction. Just cause ruckus. Don't be seen. We'll take
Just-
it from there.
Just don't let him into your head.
Ooh.
I'm sure Victor knows a thing or two about that.
I think I can handle his magic.
So our business concluded then.
And the lady says, just take care of number 6, and our deal will be done.
And I, as the generous heart that is Timon, I throw her 10 gold pieces for our food, ale, and lodgings. If that's okay.
And she takes it and says, the beds upstairs are comfortable. I don't feel comfortable with your people being down here with ours, but they usually don't attack at night, so you should be fine to stay up there tonight. But just make sure to get up early, because they usually come around midday, but they've been known to show up in the morning as well.
And we'll be ready.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm sleeping real good.
Was I close enough?
I
Could I
am
hear
too.
this going on, or was I too far away?
You were at the base of the tunnels. You heard some of it.
Okay.
But you heard enough to catch the gist of it.
All right. Let's go, boys. Let's go prep for tomorrow.
So, you guys go and are you going to sleep for the night, or?
I was gonna drink all night and then
worry about it tomorrow.
Be well rested for the fight.
yeah, and then you don't even have to wake up in the morning.
That's right.
Yeah. I'll sleep after I fight him.
Can't oversleep if you never go to bed.
That's right. Yeah, I'm going up to bed. I'm ready.
Okay. So nobody's keeping watch or anything, or?
Well, I was going to search around, see if there was anything, any traps or anything in the building or anything like that.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you go ahead and roll an investigation check.
I suggest, Dulos, why don't you set some traps around the windows and doors?
I don't. No, it's not necessary. There's nothing going on in the building. I think we'll be fine.
Everything.
Your investigation skills, nothing going on.
Yeah.
You're amazed at how
Uh,
boring. You're amazed at how boring this building is. It's
Town sucks.
God.
all right. So you all get a good night's rest.
I
If you
stay
wanted
up.
to,
I stay up
okay.
drinking this ale.
All night.
Okay. You're gonna stay up all night.
I'm gonna stay up as long as I can. And I'll let
All
them
right.
know if I hear or see anything.
Make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, you managed to stay awake. And make a perception check. And you keep an alert eye out, and nothing
Wow.
during the night seems to happen. It's a pretty quiet night. So in the morning, Timon, you are really, really tired. You do take a point of exhaustion.
And rule question: what does that do again?
So you have disadvantage on all ability checks. That doesn't include attacks or initiative or anything like that, but just like any ability check that you do.
Like
You
skills?
have,
Like the skill
yeah,
check?
yeah, the
Okay.
skill checks.
And
You have
skills and
disadvantage.
saving throws?
Not saving throws,
Okay.
just the skill checks. Okay, so you have 1 point of exhaustion. The only way to clear that is a full night's rest. So
Okay.
let you know. All right. So you wake up in the morning. Well, everybody else does, and you've been up all night. you come down to the tavern, and you see Timon sitting at the bar. He's had a few more flagons, but he's been alert and awake. But he does look exhausted.
Well, I walk up to him and say, "Okay, I had a good night's sleep. I'm feeling pretty good. You don't look so good yourself. How did last night go? Did it go that bad?"
I'll be right
I
back.
look the best I've ever looked in my life. What you talking about?
Well, you haven't looked in a mirror.
I need no mirror to know how good I look.
Look in your mug. So how did
You're
it
saying I
go?
have a fat head.
How did it go last night? Come on, talk to me, man. Let me know. I feel good.
It was dead quiet like our friend Lockett.
Yeah, but what
Speak-
happened when you
where
went
is-
downstairs?
where
You
is
went
Lockett?
downstairs. Yeah, where is Lockett?
Y'all can thank me later. I get first dibs on loot. I saved everybody's asses again with me silver tongue.
So
Cool.
what?
You did
What?
what to her?
I don't know what happened.
Well, Victor and I struck a deal with the people in the cavern. They're being attacked by
the
seven
cavern people.
cavern people of the town.
Oh, you traded his life for ours. Good move.
Yeah.
All right, so
you
we're
all
out of here.
remember. Now, at this point, you guys do remember that you were sent here because the seven were terrorizing Sandstrom and the surrounding town.
Exactly.
Yes, I knew that. I was going to bring that up once he mentioned what our deal was. Because I still don't know, because I was
He
asleep.
still hasn't told us.
But I felt no need to mention that because that would have taken away our bargaining chip.
To
Indeed.
To
Oh,
tell him
yeah,
that we
but-
were already here to do
no,
that.
but see,
Yeah.
Ryle and I were in bed.
Yeah.
Wait,
We don't know what the
wait,
deal
Can
is.
you
Okay.
We don't know what
specify?
this deal is.
Were
You
you
know,
in separate
me and a
beds?
cleric.
Please tell me you were in separate beds.
We were in separate beds.
Good.
Not
to
all
know.
night.
But what's this deal you made?
I got scared at one point. It was dark. I was by myself.
Victor and I basically told them that we would deal with their problem in exchange for Lockett, which
Isn't
So
Lockett
what's
their problem?
the
Their
problem
problem
is
is-
the seven. We've said that 3 times.
Not to me.
We've literally
got
sat here and said it 3 times. Who stayed up all night?
So
Not me.
when are we supposed to fight these guys?
So our deal is to deal with the seven. Where are the seven?
Well, we're going to deal with one of them, and they call him number 6. He's an orc, battle mage, warlock of sorts, and he's going to be here any minute. So you need to get
Here
yourself
in this town?
in.
They
Yes,
said they said he comes through every day.
Do we
to
know
check.
anything about him?
that he plays with the mind. Sounds like a beholder.
Smells orky.
So wait, where
Is he alone?
So should we be like preparing, or should we just
Yeah.
wait for him to show up in the bar?
Had him in for a beer.
I'm so confused by the lack of common sense here. He's going to be here in a few minutes.
Well, I'm
But
gonna
then
go
we
find the
shouldn't be
highest
sitting
point.
here at the bar. We should be preparing,
You wanted to know
Well,
about last night,
Where?
and I'm here
Why
telling
is
you.
why is
Now you're
Lockett
mad at
not
me for
here?
telling you.
He said they traded his life for ours, so I'm gonna guess Lockett's dead.
So wait.
Unless I'm misunderstanding.
So okay. So we're not gonna have
He's
Lockett for the
tired.
battle. He's really good at
Didn't
fighting.
seem like it.
Well,
Okay.
shouldn't we go out and hide in spots outside like a trap for them where they come in? If they think they've been just walking into the city, we should probably get in buildings on each side of the road and attack them, get them in a trap.
Why are we still here talking then?
Well,
I left. I went to find the highest point.
okay.
Dolos is on top of the water tower.
Okay,
right.
so
On top of the water tower.
I'm gonna put you guys on the map.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We need
we're
to go
moving
out and
to a
see what we're
map.
fighting.
So this is like kind of like the city streets.
Okay.
Did we just come
Alright,
out of that
so
building to our
this-
north?
This is the tavern. This is
Yep.
the town hall. This is a shop. Click there, but the bottom right is a shop. and the top right is something you haven't really gone into yet. So
Well, then I think we ought to split us up. Put half of us on one side, half on the other. How does that sound?
Which
Sounds
way
I'm gonna
did
run-
we come in? Like
came in-
originally.
From there.
you came in from the south.
So they'll probably come in the same direction, I would assume.
And I want to
Okay.
stand in the middle of the street while everybody's hiding.
All right.
Good idea.
All right. That is.
Way to be a target. And I'm gonna hide way over
Yeah.
here.
I'm going to
Okay.
hide in.
I'm gonna
Okay.
hide back inside the inn.
in
I got
the
a question,
town hall.
DM.
Okay.
This is the first time that I am actually being able to prepare. I would like to prepare my prayer of healing. It takes 10 minutes. Now, if I start preparing that now, does it have
It
to
would
be
go-
used? What?
Yeah, it's not one of those things that like it's like a time delay thing. It's like you take 10 minutes to cast a spell and it happens. It's not like a
Oh,
prayer of
okay.
healing.
This is a loser spell.
Well, it's a great spell to heal between fights. It's not really designed to be like a combat ability. It's more of like a
Yeah.
between. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can take the party from all on the brink of death to hey,
Yeah.
we're okay before the next fight.
Okay. Well, all right.
But you could try to time it.
No.
Start when you see him in the distance. Start casting it.
No. No.
9.5 minutes in, we start combat. 4 rounds in, boom, the heal goes off.
Hold. I'll just wait until my arm goes down before you attack. But then we're hoping that he gets off some big hits right off the bat while we hit him. Otherwise, if he misses them all, then I've wasted a nice level 2. So never mind.
Yes.
We'll just lie and wait. Now, is Victor
Uh.
going to stay out in the middle with Timon?
He's saying something,
Muted.
but I can't hear him.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're doing this showdown style, and I relayed
Okay.
what they said about him being a part mage, part fighter, that he can get into your head. So I feel like him and I can have a battle of wits while you guys do the
I
physical.
think that sounds good.
damage.
Shouldn't Devad be with Ryle? Ryle looks kind of naked over there. You know, he's not the toughest of dudes.
No, this is so I can run away in fear if I need to by myself.
Okay.
If combat goes south, I can just
Very
go into the
brave.
tunnels.
Okay.
All right. So
All
you're
right.
in the building, Ryle. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm kind of like by one of the windows, so I can see out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
But
what
the
I'm doing,
windows-
just inside
The
door.
window's open, and the window appears big enough that I could go through it with some movement penalty.
Now we're assuming
I
they're
would say
coming in
that.
from right here, right?
That's what we're hoping.
Okay.
They're gonna come in from the other side.
Oh, leave
that's
it to
why
the DM.
That's why I was going to the highest point so I could tell you.
So are you
Okay.
on the roof?
That's what I was trying to say. Do I need
Yeah.
to make an acrobatics check?
No, there was a ladder. You had plenty of time to prepare.
Plenty of time, right?
It-
Yeah, this.
it's not like you have to
Yeah.
rush to get up there.
Okay.
I
so-
like you up there, Dolus.
So Dolos, make a perception check with advantage, since you're up so high.
Double ones.
Okay. Don't be doing that.
He's like,
Okay.
I don't see anything, guys.
And he falls off the roof.
All right. So,
Unhand me.
Dolos, you see 7 figures coming towards the town from the east.
It's the Mighty Seven. The East.
So the other way than we came in, right? Or
Well, that's
One-
all
so
right.
that was the south.
One you can make out pretty clearly, even from this distance, is an Etten.
Oh, I'm
Um,
just gonna walk over to the edge and relay that information.
There's a big one.
and the rest of them, you can't really make out exactly, but you can tell that one is slightly bigger than the rest. but you can tell they're like humanoid in form.
Okay,
Easy enough.
I'll relay that to them. And which
Oh,
way
but-
is east on this map? To the right?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, you notice that they kind of clump together for a moment, and then two of them break out and start walking around the side of the town, and they disappear behind the building.
Okay. I'm going to point in the general direction and be like, 2,
Okay.
whichever way.
Yeah.
So they've split their party. Mistake.
Right.
Yes.
But they will come when they hear the fighting. So
They
let's
will
fight
come.
quietly. Fight quiet.
Dolos, make another
Perception.
another perception with advantage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. So these guys are being really stealthy and really quiet, but your skills of observation, that you definitely can see where they're coming from. They've snuck around this building here, and let me get on the right layer.
Dun, dun, dun.
They are coming from the south.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the other
Are those the two
crew,
that snuck it round?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah,
those
these are the
two
two that
Yeah.
snuck around. The other 5
Okay.
are coming in from the east.
Okay.
Meanwhile, unless you want to perform some sort of action at that point, Delos, since you have that knowledge.
I'm going to walk to the edge, and I'm going to hunter's mark the closest one, and I'm going to fire my
Okay.
shot.
Okay.
Wow.
And do you want me to keep going? I don't know when we're stopping, so.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead. You're good.
Okay.
Make your shot.
Yes.
All right. I would say that hits.
All right.
Pound him.
11 points. Okay. The hunter's mark damage.
All right. Nice opening.
So you bury an arrow into this guy's shoulder, and it looks like it went like through his collarbone and into his lung, and he bends over and he's like holding his shoulder where the arrow went in, and he's barely standing on his feet, but he is alive.
Well, let's get that second shot I have. Well, that missed.
Oh no. The warning
would-
shot.
I would actually say that you probably would have advantage just because of
He's
how
unseen.
you're-
Shooting down.
Yeah,
Because our DM is a merciful DM.
Yes. We like a merciful
And
DM.
you're shooting
Yeah.
down on them anyway. Yeah.
yeah. So I'll give you the advantage. So you hit.
All right.
And he had 1 hit point left. So yeah, the second arrow goes into the top of his head, and it comes out of the bottom of his chin, and he falls over dead.
Perfect.
And then I'm
Perfect.
going to sneak back this way.
I'll give
Okay,
you advantage for fucking up.
So make a stealth check.
Okay.
All right. So you hear this one yell, "We've got company!" in perfect common.
In common? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, everyone heard it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And so, rushing into the center, the town center, are 3 orcs, an orog, which is like a larger orc, and an etin. And you notice that the number 6 is carved into the forehead of the orog.
Mm.
I
And
see it.
That is where we will pick up next time.
Ah.
Here we go.
Okay. Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for the bits, the subs, the follows. We will be back
All right.
Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern. So if anybody can make it, I appreciate it, and we'll see you
I'll
then.
try and make it.
I know. Remember, Sunday's what?
Not
3
be at
days
the
from now.
store.
3
Yeah.
days from now. That's
Thanks,
you sleep 3 times. Actually, it's 2 times.
See
It's
y'all.
2 times?
All right. See you later.
1
Pat.
time. It's 3 times.
3 times. Tonight sleep, Friday sleep, Saturday sleep.
Yep. And then you get up and you play. But you gotta get up early in your area because it's real
You
early
don't,
there.
go to, you don't go
Yeah.
to the
Well,
grocery
see,
store.
this one I've got an alarm set already, so
Perfect.
I guess I
All
should
right.
do a 3:30 alarm or a
There
3
you go.
o'clock
On
alarm for
Thursdays.
Thursdays.
All right, guys. Thanks. See ya.